Hi guys, so today's video is called How Women Rule the World. And I'm not sure if they do rule the world. They should rule the world, but they don't rule the world quite yet. We're getting there. And specifically I'm talking about books. So when I'm writing, I'm very conscious of the fact that my female characters should be powerful. They should be strong. They shouldn't be the victim. In fact, I have a hard time watching or reading anything where a woman is a victim. And I'm not saying it never happens, and not to say that women characters can't have a softer side or have weak moments or whatever. I'm just saying when that's the primary basis behind a book or a movie, or a television series, which there's one I watched recently was like that, and it was really difficult to watch. I find it very frustrating. I find it, especially those kind of made-for-TV movies where the woman is the damsel in distress and some guy swoops in and saves the day. It's kind of like, you know, I don't want to make the barfing kind of symbol, but that's kind of what's going through my mind. Like, really, what year is this? Anyway, so when I'm writing, I'm conscious of that. I'm not saying I do it perfectly. There's some characters I've had that were female and were kind of weak, but not. For the most part, I try not to do that. And my latest book, The Devil's Smooth Like Honey, there's a character named Paige Noel, and she's very strong. She's like neck to neck with George Hernandez, the protagonist. She's as dangerous as him, as crazy as him, as strong as him. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure she had a soft side, but she also had that very strong, anything the boys can do, I can do better kind of mentality. You probably heard that when you were a kid. Anyway, yeah, so in that particular instance, I really tried to make her as strong as possible. I've done it with other characters in the past. Jolene's also in this last 3 books, and she, I think, is quite strong. She's kind of, at the end of this last book, she's getting a little weaker, but I think I'm going to have to make her really strong in the next book. And also, in my book, her name is Mariah. That was probably one of the strongest female characters I ever wrote about. She is probably too strong sometimes. She's pretty cold. And, yeah, but I love the fact that she was strong. She was intense. She had something to say. She was going to say it. She didn't care. She wasn't intimidated by anyone. And we gotta love that. And in the book before that, The Rockstar Vampires, of course. The Rockstar Vampires all through the book. Anybody who read it probably assumed it was a male. Maybe not, right? It wasn't. And I think people were surprised by who it was. So I think that's very important. I'm not saying every character that's female has to be tough as nails. And I'm not saying that even is what makes people strong, to be tough, to be aggressive. It just, I don't like to go too much the other way. The victim, can you save me? You know, and the whole kind of Disney, you know, Cinderella, Prince Charming, all that crap. I'm not into that. You know, like I say, it's 2017, at least when I'm recording this. I don't know when you're going to be watching it. In 2017 now. And, you know, I like to think women are as competitive or are neck and neck with men. Like I say, we're not, but do we have to have that in our characters? Do we have to have a bunch of weak women who are secondary characters to the lead male, who's the cool, interesting one, and she's just kind of the girlfriend that hangs behind, or the wife, or the person who cooks his dinner, you know, like, no. So I'm very conscious of that when I'm writing, and I would encourage other writers, especially women writers, to do the same. Sadly, sometimes it's women writers that actually make the weakest characters. Not always, but some of the weakest female characters I've seen in books usually are wrote by women. It's kind of sad. Actually, one of the strongest is when I was growing up, and I used to really enjoy, was Sidney Sheldon. Sidney Sheldon writes very strong female characters, or I should say, he did. He died. Oops, sorry. Anyway, that's why I loved him. I thought this is awesome. I love it. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So if you guys have anything you want me to do a future video about, let me know. You can get through to me at Mima on Fire, the website, the Twitter, the Facebook, Instagram, the Google, whatever it's called. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.